Alright, so let's talk about this game, everyone. This is my House of Lancaster versus Sengoku Daimyo. Now, all of us know that Sengoku Daimyo is insanely good and very, very strong, and there are multiple ways to play it. Honestly, with you, I like House of Lancaster 2TC. So there are some civilizations where I go 2TC, and the recent guides as well, which one I uploaded. There were some civilization I went with 2TC early on. The reason why I did that, because that's how I feel very, very comfortable and much easier to play with those civilization. And there are civilization I put on YouTube where I don't go 2TC, much more like feudal aggression or fast castling. I'm making guide with every civilization, of course, and now we are talking about House of Lancaster. So the age up is gonna be way different in House of Lancaster because you put 3 villager to gold, and you have the 6 villager on sheep. The reason behind that, because House of Lancaster can get their sheep way much faster than most of the civilization. Well, HR can get it very, very fast as well, thanks to the prelate. But for House of Lancaster, you don't need to use a prelate to get your food early on very, very fast. So we are going to TC plus a manor. So not just to TC, we are building manor as well. When the age up is starting, there are multiple way or multiple landmark option you have. I honestly like to build sometimes the keep landmark, that's also good, but also the Lord landmark good as well. The Lord landmark good to heal your units. The Lancaster Castle is good to make sure you can lock down some area. It's not like insanely broken, the damage it has. It's just a nice defensive landmark, and that's it. So some early cheesy busy stuff, it can help you to do some damage, right? So I put it here between the two wood line, so it protects both of the wood line. That's amazing. Of course, this is not the most best broken landmark in the game. It's fine, but that's it. The Lord landmark I think is much better, but if you don't want to micro the lords, or you don't want to remind yourself to rebuy the lords non-stop, then this landmark is really nice as well. It gives extra HP on the manors and arrow slip and placement. It's not as broken as it was before, because I'm pretty sure many people remembers how strong Lancaster Castle was. It's not anymore. It's a poop castle rather than a Lancaster Castle. It's kind of horrible, but it's still like a... So it's a landmark that's like a Kremlin that can't be garrisoned, but it can summon army. So thumbs up. So we are going to 2TC as usual, just like how I did with most of the civilization. So the thumb rule for me is that between the food and stone gathering villagers, there should be always 2 difference. What does it mean? So when I have, let's say, 8 on wood, then I have 6 on stone. Then I send another one to wood, so I have 9 on wood. Then I gonna send after that 1 more to stone, because I had 6, so now I need to have 7. Now you're gonna say, like, why do I have so many villager on wood? Because I pulled off from the landmark, right, and I put it to wood, straight to wood, because that's more important than stone right now. So stone will be gathered up. I don't need more stone anymore. I need, I think, 450. Yeah, 450 stone. I need to get to 2 more, and I have 450 stone. This is being builded, and that's not a good location, so I already noticed that my TC location is not good, not great at all, because here a manor need to be placed. So I'm building a second TC. Sheep was 15 to 16, not bad. Second TC is being built here, and the manor will go between the 2 TC, so it can reach my gold and food villagers. Second piece is being built up. Manor is coming up as well. And now I just get a food and gold. Later on, I will use the Master of the Nobles, but right now, in my eyes, it wasn't that crazily important. I could have used it, by the way. I could have get Master of the Nobles and do some damage to the Yatai, because you know we are playing against Sengoku. But I was like, meh. Yes, let's go to Castle Age, right? But you can summon the Master of the Nobles and do some damage to the Yatais on the map. That's also a really good idea. So I'm gathering food, gathering gold, the villagers under the manor. You can see I'm pumping like a crazy amount of food. We are reaching 120 food maybe, and 80 wood maybe. Oh yeah, look at that. We are 121 food, 124, 77 wood. So it was a really nice income. Some villagers left the manor over right now, but still that manor is actually pumping like crazy. As you can see, like that manor is pumping insane amount of resource. Damn, look at that. Okay, so the white tower is coming up right now. I'm gonna have the tree for guard, which I'm gonna do some little bit of damage or map control kind of stuff. I'm gonna kill the daimyo here. On this match, I think I'm not gonna have a single relic, but I still gonna have a really good economy. Even though I will struggle against Sengoku Daimyo, since well they have insanely strong knights, like crazy strong knights. I will make the counter units against him, but it's not gonna be that easy at all. If someone disagrees with the fact that this civilization is strong, well, anyway. Also, he's using the shinobis. That's very strong. So my opponent is not bad, as you can see. He went up with the Coca Township. Okay, I'm not saying like if you are a gold player and you can't use Coca Township, you are like insanely bad or something like that. Let's say that he has the capability of using buildings that require a lot of skill. Okay, that's the perfect way to say it without saying someone is bad. So building barracks, I have 2 manor, 3 manors now. Manors are on the key locations where my resources are. And I'm building barracks and I'm making a spearman. Building farms inside the manor aura. This is very important. So as you can look at this perfect placement of the manor. I can build like a 2-row farm between the manor and the TC as well, which is really nice. Since don't forget, manor are a drop of points as well. Villagers can drop resources inside the manor. And look at that, still generating crazy resources. So I have a really good passive income from the manors. And I will upgrade the manor upgrade, and I'm gonna build more. Since soon I need to put more manors, so I put a manor here as well, put a manor there, because they still generate passively, right? They generate 10 wood and 30 food per minute, and you get 4 food and 2 wood per or each nearby villager. So whenever you move out to do anything with your villagers, try to build manor, just like here, or just look at this. 2 goat here, so I go here and I build a manor because I need the free resources, right? I always need the free resources. So because, as I see, I'm playing against Mass Knight, so I need to make the crossbow spearman. My economy is not, look at that economy, is not bad at all. I keep spamming farms wherever I can, mostly under the manor influence. And getting resources on the map as well when I have a manor. So wherever I go with my villagers, I always bring a manor with me. Otherwise, I would not, if I had no resources to go get a deer without, a manor, I would not go. I would wait until I have resources for a manor. He goes into my base, kills a few villagers, but I was like, oh, that's fine. I have the passive income pumping non-stop anyway, so Let him do it. So he collected, I think, all the relics. Yes, he has all the relics now. He's controlling the sacred sites very, very soon. So he's gonna get a lot of passive gold income. Meanwhile, I have passive food and wood. So it's gonna be a little bit problematic for me that he has so much passive gold income. But I was like, it's okay. I'm gonna use the landmark. I'm gonna get yeoman. Because when you make spearman crossbow, there is 100% chance that your opponent is switching to archers, so they're gonna make archer and knight. So I was like, if I need to counter that archer army he has, I have to make my own archers, right? So I have my own archer, I have the crossbow, and I have the spearman. So now what else I need to mix in later on is gonna be some guard for some extra armor. That's very, very important. So now I'm just trading with his army with my own units. I have the yeoman, I have the crossbow, I have the spearman. I'm poking him while again I'm building farms at home. So this is what you actually need to do: build the farms, get your economy, and later on build more and more production building. I summon the shinobis again, and there's gonna be a very hard fight here because those mounted samurais are very, very tanky. They do a lot of damage. Even though I couldn't kill a lot of mounted samurai off of his army, he killed way much more. You can see the district value is 1,000 more than mine, sadly. But most of these knights are low HP, and the only good thing about fighting Sengoku Daimyo is that they have no heal, right? So they can't heal these knights up. As soon as the knights are on low HP, that's it. There is no way to heal them up. Unless you go Ryokan, but he didn't go Ryokan, he went up with the Shinobi Daimyo. So there is no way to heal up the low HP knights for him. I mean, you can say he can use the warrior monks and fight with the army, but that's not the same. That ain't the same. So he has like 51 archer, which is crazy. 53 archer. I'm making my own yeoman as well. But so this is the thing with Sengoku. I transition to farms. I have full farm gathering. I have an insanely good food income of 1,600. He doesn't have farm and he's running out of resources. When he's running out of resources like the boar, deer, etc., the yatai stop working. So the yatai doesn't work anymore, which means he has to do a farm transition. Otherwise, he has no food. And he is getting into that problem very, very soon, that he loses his food economy. So that was some really good yeoman shots from me that killed a lot of archers. So he is down to 24. So I'm making Guard, Spearman, Crossbow, Yeoman, the most important units. He have killed multiple villagers of mine, which is, well, problematic. But you can see, like, he is running out of the food. He has to immediately transition into farms. And the district value just goes head to head. And I have 10,000 more collected resources thanks to the farm transition and thanks to the manors as well. Look at that. That manor was pumping like 300 resources. Like, he has a yatai here that doesn't do anything, just 20 food. Here, just a 20 food. So they are not even doing anything. Just giving him 20 food per minute. Here as well. So he's running out of food. And he has to immediately transition into farms. I'm going up to the Imperial with the Berkshire Palace. The reason behind that is Well, controlling, so this is gonna control a large gold. It's the most, second side is the most important, and also it will increase the damage of my air guard. Really good yeoman shot on his archers. Now the landmark is up. You can see my disser value is that just went up like crazy by 3,000, which means I'm trading pretty much very well. Oh, by the way, don't get fooled by the UI that it says that he has 29 traders. That's a bug on the UI. He doesn't have 30 traders. Those are the Yatai traders that go inside the Matsuri. So it's just a visual bug. I have 3,000 food per minute, as you can see. That's crazy. These manners were pumping. Sadly, he's attacking these farmers here. I will later on like put towers and keeps here to protect them. Just like how I put a keep here to protect my wood villagers. I have my yeoman upgraded, spearman upgraded. Upgrading the Urguard as well. And I'm gonna stick to these units. I'm gonna stick to crossbow, Urguard, spearman, archer. So he just climbed up with the food per minute with the farms around the Matsuri. So it was a longer journey for him than for me. And I'm starting to build walls to make sure everywhere I am fully walled in. Gathering up as much stone as possible to build more manors. I'm on 9 manor. Now I'm gonna get the scutage, which gives me passive gold income as well. So I can have passive 450, I'm pretty sure. I think it's 450 gold per minute. Or is it? How much is it? 30 gold per minute. Oh no, wait. 30 gold per minute. And I have 11, so that's 330, sorry. That's 330 gold per minute. Now I'm focusing out his buildings, as you can see. So the reason why I started to focus out his buildings instead of just straight up fighting his army, because he's trying to upgrade his units, right? So I destroyed multiple buildings where he started the upgrade, but he couldn't finish the upgrade because the building got destroyed. So I don't let him to get his Imperial upgrades, but sadly I couldn't destroy that archer range and the Imperial archer upgrade goes in. Oh! Never mind! In the end, these are still veteran Yumi Ashigaru because that archer range went down. He has elite mounted samurai, but it doesn't look good. It does not look good. So we are at the point of this game where I have 2,600 gold per minute. I have 2,200 food per minute and 1,200 wood per minute. And I can drop a keep somewhere. Don't forget about this Berkshire, because this Berkshire gives extra 2 damage for the Urguards, because you are asking why. The Urguard has an ability, if I find it, is here. House Unified. Gains 1 damage for each active keep. The maximum is 4. But if you build this landmark, the maximum is 6. Which it increases the damage of Urguard throwing damage. And also the melee damage by 2. Which is huge. It's actually huge because increasing the Manatorm damage by additional 2. Like they have already crazy range damage, right? You can see they have 30 range damage, which is a splash damage, by the way. So giving an additional 2 damage to that, that's insane. And also this landmark can be repaired anytime. So the more keeps I have, so right now I have 3 of them active. If I build additional 3 landmark, 3 more keeps, not landmark, 3 more keeps, that 22 damage goes up to 25 damage. And I think the final maybe is gonna be 25 or 26. And the throwing damage is like what, 30, 33, 34. So yeah, it does increase the damage a hell lot. Oh, also I'm missing one of the melee damage. So Urguard, yeah, I think they're gonna have like 26 melee damage. Like they are not even like, you know, HI Manatarm. Like imagine, because so these units have fast movement speed like an HI Manatarm. They have insanely high damage like an HI Manatarm, and they have splash range damage with 6.5 tiles of range. So I'm making Spearman Archer, Crossbow, and Urguard, aka the Manatarm. Making the farms, getting upgrades, building the manors. I have 9 already out of 11. I was picking for a location to build the 2 more manors. If you have a manor where it doesn't claim a single villager and you need to free up a manor, just feel free to delete your manor. Because you always need to have villagers under the manor influence. Like look at that. Look at this. Look at this. Like it's pumping resources. This one is pumping resources as well. Like all of them are insanely crazy. That's why with House of Lancaster, you always have to put the villagers under them. Oh my god, look at that. Like this is crazy. You can have 11 of these. You can have 11 of these banners that's pumping resources for you. Now I'm just fighting his army. And that's it. GG got called, and that's how I play House of Lancaster. Wow.